it going, guys? Chris back here again with another episode of MTG Historic Brawl. Today we're actually checking out another commander from Kamigawa. And it's our red goblin boy, Goro Goro, disciple of Ryusei. And he's too powerful. He's won his first match against Tulane Teller of Tales, one of the strongest commanders in the format. This is a good sign. But in all seriousness, we are playing him because I kind of wanted to play Red Commander. It fit my quest and goals for the day, and I also need to attack, so he seemed like a good attacking red creature from Kamigawa, and we can show off one of the new commanders. Now, building around him was actually a little more challenging than I thought, because his abilities are a little inconsistent. So, his first ability gives your creatures haste. That's good with things like Torbrand that don't have haste, and vehicles that don't have haste. His second ability creates a dragon, which you can only activate if you control a modified creature. Now, getting modification in red is actually harder than other color types, because you have a lot of creatures in white and green in particular that you can just Are we gonna kill our Goro? Am I attacking into a 5 creature? Hand? I don't want to pay the commander tax again. So you have a lot of creatures in those two colors that can just enter the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter, or can easily get a +1/+1 counter on them. Red doesn't have something like that. The best modification shell for red is probably equipment, which is why we're running a lot of subpar creatures that are also equipment, so that we can get modification on our commander and be able to activate his third ability. But that's neither here nor there. Like, we have the equipment in the deck in case it comes up, but it's not as likely as attacking with Goro Goro and winning by combat damage. Because we have 30-some creatures in the deck, which I know it doesn't look like that, but we do. So goodbye, Lithoform Engine. Goro Goro. I'm guessing they're a ninjutsu deck, but they have not really ninjutsu much. I don't think. Come on, do it. So, they also look to be in a controlling shell, which is a bit hard for the ninjutsu. Because I can't really crew that, can I? No. So if I Burgee, if I do that, I have enough mana left over. But they might just... Actually, I should have done Archive. Hedron Archive, not Key to the Archive. Okay, what are these cards about? It would be funny to win with a white card in mono red. That said, we're never gonna actually do it, so, like, Time Warp or Counterspell. Time Warp is really good, but we're never gonna cast it, so Discard a card. You do an archive. You're good for that. Go attacker. So we keep the archive up next turn so that we can counterspell our opponent. I want to play aggro, but Arena really knows what I want to play. Do they just not get... Alrighty then. Flying trample. We got a flample. Don't you dare. Counter Warren, mono red. Let's go. I don't get anything from attacking with you, so I'm not gonna bother giving you haste. So we might actually win this. I have 6 here plus 2. So if we could have avoided the counterspell, Dracothess would have been the choice. Because Dracothess attacks, it costs 7 mana. So we currently have 8. We could use our commander to give him haste and then just wipe the board. So if they ninjutsu in a 3-power creature, we lose, but we couldn't really stop that anyways. So they're gonna make a copy of my dragon? Oh, no. Insult to injury, mate. I'm dying from the ninjutsu. You could at least let me go out with some peace. So this is technically game 3, but we're probably gonna do a game 4 because that was very, very short. Like I said, I didn't really know the direction for this commander, which is odd to say because it seems a commander with 2 distinct abilities and decent stats should have a direction. Like, it's not as though he doesn't come with ideals on how you should brew around him. It's just a lot harder than I thought it would be, honestly. Alright, first of Locked Flame. I don't know why people are conceding tonight. But that is 2 concedes, 1 loss. That means this deck has a positive record. Despite being one of the worst Brawl decks I've probably ever built. Oh, we're not beating elves. So, one of the things I thought of doing with him was building a Goblin deck. But you guys have seen Goblin decks like so often. Like generally when I build a red deck, there's a 50% chance it's a Goblin deck. Curse of Shaken Space may actually be good in this matchup. because Elves runs really, they're basically gonna cast more than one spell. Goro Goro. Athalda. And I can't really attack him with him. I'll probably sack the Bumpback Courier next turn. She has first strike. Be wary. So one of the interesting things about him in particular is that activate this ability only if you control an attacking modified creature, so he doesn't have to be modified for you to activate the trigger. That is great. So you're gonna waste a Lord on that? Okay. I feel like that was probably a bad decision, if I'm being honest.
Strike like the cosmos serpent.
Do I even attack it here? I guess not. I probably should have killed the Circle of Dreams Druids, but they have 7 spells left in them. Yeah, go ahead.
Bare your fangs.
And raise Forerunners, okay. Not gonna kill me though. Yeah, I'm not really interested in blocking that. Resolve. You are getting dangerously close to not being alive, friend. You sure you want to do this? Okay with me. Get dead. I have a crater hoof. Oh. I have a greater hoof. Excellent. Yeah, and that was kind of the idea behind the deck that I settled on. Doing something like that. Building a big board of small things and big things, and then whacking them in. We don't really... I guess you could build like an 8-whack shell for Brawl Commander, but we don't have the same tools that you have for like the actual modern 8-whack deck. I'm gonna keep this. We get Tormenting Voice if we get too desperate. Pirate Pillage is essentially another copy of the one card that's floating around standard. And if we're not too busy, we can just Goro Goro on turn 2. Season's Pyromancer lets us discard these if we need to. Like, this hand has potential. Dragon Mage. So one of the things that I'm always worried about in red is my stuff dying, and then I have no cards in hand, and I'm very sad. Really? That doesn't really do anything to me, I guess, but... Neat. For each non-land, so... Hedron's too expensive. Gonna try to monkey me? Nah, mate, ain't no monkey business here. So do I do this? I played my land for the turn, right? Yeah, so I guess Reckless Stormseeker. So another thing this deck does really well is give haste to things. That's because when you're building around and attacking, we're basically built around the first ability of our commander. And when you build around a commander, it's always good to have secondary ways to utilize their abilities. Okay. I don't control 6 or more lands yet, but this 2/3 could do something for me. But I'll control 6 or more lands next turn, so... Police land? Well, that was bad. Oh, Invoke Calamity, actually. Invoke Calamity is really good. So I've been bringing around this card in Standard. And one of the best things you can do with it is actually cast Invoke Calamity. You get an awful 1-drop spell. Yeah, I don't really want to discard anything. Yeah, so you basically get yourself an awful 1-drop spell and Invoke Calamity in your graveyard, and you cast Invoke Calamity, and then you cast like either the blue version of Invoke Calamity, the one that lets you gain control of a creature permanently, or something like that. Draw a card, lose a life. Okay. Hey, I'm okay with you doing what do you call it? Divination? Divination is fine by me. Cancel, please. Just block for me. That's all I need you to do. So our dragon can actually attack the Raven's Crime, which is necessary. I say that, it's dead now, so make of that what you will. Outcast made it into the deck because his ability is kinda just better Goro's second ability. Do we want this? Yeah, I don't know if I want this. Dude, is she... Never mind. I talked about that last time when I made that mistake. I was like, a Sheen with Dragon Mage? That would be sick. It doesn't work. Just have to remember to myself, it doesn't work. This works, that doesn't. Works, doesn't. Dude, uncool. You're an attack deck. Like me, you should be attacking. So I'm gonna do that. Cancel. That. Submit. And haggle. I guess. 2, okay. And then Redfield. That'll make it easier. That actually cancels out Ravens. Well, cancels out. Yeah, it cancels out Raven's Crime with their commander on board. Itali? Tempered Solitude? Tempered in Solitude. Wow. Yeah, I get rid of that. So we're gonna deal some damage here. Don't block. See, that's your mistake, mate. Oh, no. That was my mistake. Actually, I can combat Celebrant. You're gonna make Itali have base power 4? That'd be neat. So we can combat Celebrant next turn, which is really powerful. Yeah, so 3 and then God of Fury. Book Devour. Yeah, I think it would be a last desperate charge if we actually do it. Which we will. Because let's be fair. We have 3 lands. exert. They do pay for themselves if they do damage. Unfortunately, they never will, but... Yeah, Cavalier gets blocked by Torald, and then we snipe her. Oh, well, we're gonna get rid of both of them. 3 creatures in 1 turn. That's value. Actually, yeah, we don't, because that's how that works. I forgot about that. I think we're just dead. Yeah, we're dead. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you've seen the power of Goro Goro. So we lost 2 games, and we won 3 technically, so... He's got a contentious spot for the best commander in Kamigawa. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you're brewing around these cards. Goro Goro, too powerful. Look at him. Cute little goblin there. He's holding a sword like he's a people. What more do you expect? What awful things are... Oh, well, it's a land, so they can't really cast that. Oh, that's another land. Man, if they were as good at drawing lands as we are... I guess they are. Never mind. Well, no, we still beat them by 1. So, I will see you guys next episode. Bye for now.